If you're struggling to securely build a 7 to 8 figure investment portfolio in the USA while avoiding taxes all before retirement, know you are not alone. Over 80% of young corporate immigrant professionals in the USA face the same challenge. But here's the good news. Expert financial economists have revealed the tax-free generational wealth building blueprint. It's the shocking new way young corporate immigrant professionals in the USA are secretly using to build 7 to 8 figure investment portfolios and generational wealth. Research reveals that the tax-free generation wealth building blueprint is far more efficient than anything else to not only grow your hard-earned corporate money, but equally secure you and your family enough money to live a luxurious life in the USA even before you retire. Don't let the lack of information slow you down. Do you want a perfect combination of a secured and high growth potential plan that will help you build a 7 to 8 figure investment portfolio and generational wealth? If so, this will be one of the most important videos you will ever watch. But wait, there's a catch. This video isn't for everyone. This is exclusive for young corporate immigrant professionals in the USA with a strong interest in investing their hard-earned money in a secured and growth potential investment portfolio that would yield tax-free returns in the long term. You imagine a retirement dream life where you get access to tax-free money and also have peace of mind that your family is secured with enough money to live the life you wish for them. You even sometimes catch yourself thinking about how to turn your savings into secured investments where you make more money without losing a dime. You're obsessed with this dream financial life. At this moment, instead of just dreaming about it, you've decided to make it a reality and elevate your financial status to the next level. You've spent countless hours researching, talking to friends, scouring the darkest corners of the internet, reading the works of dozens of so-called financial experts. But still, you can't get the perfect choice of 1. Asset portfolio, 2. Financial model, 3. Asset management system combination for your financial investments. The more options you see, the more confused you get. It's not your fault that you struggle with this problem. The issue is that there has been no system to help you choose the right wealth building tax-free investment blueprint. If you suspect that, there's that perfect combination of wealth building tax-free blueprint that will help you build a $7 to $8 million investment portfolio, then hang on. Let me blow your mind with some crazy insights learned from over 100 young immigrants in the USA with $1 million investment portfolios. Ready for it? Let's get started. If you're watching this video, then you face one of or more of the following problems trying to invest your money in the USA. 1. You're finding it hard to choose credible secured investment assets that will increase in value in the long term. 2. You're struggling to identify the right financial model to grow your asset portfolio leveraging the compound effects. 3. You're trying to identify a management system that will help you sustain the profits and value you generate from investments. Here's the big idea about the wealth building investment model. Financial economists have proven that the tax-free wealth building investment blueprint is used by nearly 90% of rich Americans. Deeper research analysis reveals that the blueprint is far more efficient than anything else to not only securely grow money in the long term, but builds wealth that is transferable to the next generation. However, over 80% of young corporate immigrant professionals in the USA don't have a good understanding of the right investment blueprint required to build millions of dollars of generational wealth with their hard-earned corporate money. Consequently, most young corporate immigrant professionals in the USA fail to build $1 million investment portfolios not because they don't have enough money to buy investments, but because they don't understand the perfect investment blueprint to help them achieve their financial goals. Before we get into the steps, let me tell you a bit about myself. My name is Nikita Nelly Pufong. I'm a young corporate IT immigrant professional who arrived in the USA in 2019. In a short while, I'm on my way to building a 7-figure million investment portfolio. This will not only ensure I have a peaceful early retirement from my 9 a.m. to 5 a.m. job schedule, but also a secured life for my family in the USA. After several years of researching wealth building and still working with top financial experts in the USA and studying how the rich grow their investments, I discovered the tax-free generational wealth building investment blueprint. Over 100 young immigrants in the USA have implemented this exact blueprint to achieve the following. 1. Invest in portfolios having a high growth rate which never loses money. 2. Secure their money in investments that are shock resistant from the ups and downs of the US volatile economy. 3. Build an investment portfolio that gives them and their family access to tax-free return on investment when they need it. With this new discovery and seeing how many young corporate immigrant professionals are still struggling with the same problem others have already solved, I decided to dedicate the rest of my life to help young corporate immigrant professionals in the USA to build a 7 to 8 figure $1 million investment portfolio and build generational wealth. Now, let me give you a small taste of the first step required to build a 7 to 8 figure investment portfolio and generational wealth. The first step is about identifying your why. That is, your reason for needing a 7 to 8 figure investment portfolio service. Now, let's compare these two approaches. Old approach. You set a commodity need. I need a financial investment service to help me choose an investment strategy and make money. Old result. You buy investment assets but not necessarily build a 7 to 8 figure investment portfolio and generational wealth. New approach. You set a value-based need. I need a financial investment service to help me build a 7 to 8 figure investment portfolio and build generational wealth. New result, you don't only buy assets but equally build a 7 to 8 figure investment portfolio and build generational wealth. What you need to understand is that the investment objective of rich Americans is different from that of corporate earners like you and me. The rich invest to protect their wealth, while average earners like you and I want to grow our money and build generational wealth. Most rich people already have businesses that are generating enough cash flow for them, so they go into certain investments to keep the excess liquidity in case something happens with their business. That's why they invest in assets like rental apartments, guest houses, residential homes, which normally takes decades to generate returns. For them, it doesn't matter if it takes 15 to 20 years to break even, they just want to protect their money. The error average earners make is that they follow this same path and before they realize, their money gets locked in assets that take decades to bring in returns. If your objective is to grow your wealth, which of course is why you're reading this paper, and have access to it while you leave, you need to have a financial investment blueprint that aligns with the objective of growing your wealth. The first aspect I've shown you is just one of 3 components of the tax-free wealth building blueprint needed to securely build a 7 to 8 figure investment portfolio and generational wealth. To fully utilize the tax-free wealth building blueprint model that has served over 100 young corporate immigrants in the USA, you need the 3 components. 1. Assets portfolio that will appreciate in value over time, capital growth. 2. Asset financial model that will maximize your return on investment within your budget constraints. 3. Asset management system that will sustain the profits and value you generate from the assets without incurring so much cost. The point of intersection between an asset portfolio, an asset financial model, and asset management system is called the wealth building model sweet spot. In this spot, you have all the requirements to build a 7 to 8 figure investment portfolio. Here's the good news. For a limited time, I have attached a free copy of the Tax-Free Generational Wealth Building Blueprint Report containing a detailed illustration of the entire framework and how you can just copy and paste it to your own investments. In the PDF report, you'll learn the following insights. 1. The 4-step process used by the most successful young corporate immigrant professionals in the USA to build a 7 to 8 figure investment portfolio with 3 times return on investment. 2. The perfect combination of the tax-free wealth building investment component and the list of criteria to use in evaluating each of the components to help you achieve your investment goals. 3. A decision-making tool which you can use to compare different investments and choose the financial vendor that provides the highest quality per price. 4. The technical spec sheet that provides a list of things you must consider before you pay money to any financial vendor. I know it's hard to believe these things these days, so this PDF report is my way of showing you it's all real. After you read it, you'll see the truth. If you think this might be helpful to you, follow the URL below to download and read the free PDF report. Look forward to talking to you.